Hi, good morning. Today is the 10th of August, 2022. Just a brief word to share with you to encourage you this very morning from Psalms 27, verse 13. Only one verse. Psalms 27, verse 13 says this: I would have lost heart unless I had believed that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Let me repeat Psalms 27, verse 13. I would have lost heart unless I had believed that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Quickly, let me say a few things to encourage you. Number one, don't lose heart. Don't lose heart at all. Now, you see, the world we live in is full of troubles, it's full of anxieties, full of stress, full of problems, family problems, employment problems, and a whole lot of things are happening these days. It is not something new, but the intensity of the problems of the world cannot be overemphasized. We are going through difficult times, and everyone in the world is affected, regardless of the financial status or their employment status. Friends, you can overcome. I can overcome if we have the right mentality. The first thing I want to say to you is don't lose heart. To lose heart is to be discouraged because of the surrounding circumstances. When you are discouraged, when you lose heart, you are gripped with fear and anxiety. When you lose heart, you get fed up, you give up, you surrender. When you lose heart, situations take over you instead of you taking over the situation. That's why Jesus said, and I think John chapter 14, yes, he said, do not let your heart be troubled. Do not let your heart be troubled. God even recognizes that there will be troubled times in the world. It's part of life. Marriage breakdown, employment loss, redundancy, sickness, the death of a loved one, disappointment by family and friends, a whole lot can affect your state. And when you lose heart, it can affect your health. Many people are sick not because of the devil is after them, but because they've lost heart because of something that happened in their relationship with their loved ones, and things that happened to them have caused them to be so worried. So don't lose heart. Jesus said, believe in God, believe also in me. So he gives the prescription, the solution to overcoming heartbroken situations, things that affect your heart, that affect your mind, that affect your soul. Jesus said, I know for sure that you will go through troubled times, but I want you to believe God and believe also in me. So your belief in God is the remedy, is the antidote for fear, for anxiety, for stress, for worry. Don't quit. Don't give up. I would have lost heart unless I had believed that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Now, I want you to do this for me, please. Change your mindset. Change your perception. David said, I would have lost life, I would have lost heart unless I had believed that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. And that doesn't mean that David saw the goodness of the Lord first before he believed. He believed the goodness of the Lord before he experienced it. Now let me make this statement to you. If you believe that you will not make it, or if you think that you will not make it because of health, if you think that life is so overwhelming that you cannot cope, then that is a belief. Whatever you believe is what you experience. So David was going through many, many problems, but he said, unless I had believed that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. You see, you have to look differently. You have to have a different spectacle. You have to have a different perception of life. If you conclude that your life is finished, your life will be finished. Maybe business is not growing, maybe family troubles, maybe children, maybe husband, maybe wife, maybe faith is shipwrecked, is going up and down. Maybe you're being denied entry onto something. Maybe you're being persecuted by friends and loved ones. Look, these are common experiences that man will face on earth. But you have to change your mentality. See positive things out of your negative experience. They say that there is a light. There is always a light at the end of the tunnel. The tunnel may look dark. Situations may look dark. It looks like all hope is gone. Or the world is crushing you down. Change the way you think. See, believe positive things. Believe that you will be successful. Believe that God will grant you healing and deliverance. Even if you don't see it, keep believing. Faith never dies. Experience will die. Experience dies, but faith never dies. So keep believing, keep trusting. David said, unless I had believed that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. The goodness of the Lord is not something abstract. It's not something we cannot experience here. What is the goodness of the Lord? What is it that you expect him to see in your situation? If you expect him health, that is the goodness of the Lord, because the goodness of the Lord is your health. If you need peace, the goodness of the Lord is your peace. Whatever is trouble you, don't look at the troubled waters to conclude that you cannot cross over. The disciples were trying to control the boat when they were with the Lord on the sea. They said, Lord, do you not care that we are perishing? Jesus rose up and rebuked the wind and said, where is your faith? Your faith is the pilot of your life. Your faith is the transport of your life. Whatever you're going, whatever you're doing, believe the goodness of the Lord. Don't believe badness. Don't believe and reject anything that is negative, that is disturbing, that is destructive, anything that is going to make you feel rubbish. Get rid of it. And stick with things that are good. Stick with things that are encouraging. Experience the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living, not in the land of the dead. If you have anything to experience, if you have any good thing to experience it right here. Don't wait to die before you can experience the goodness of God. I feel sorry for Christians who are just hoping to go to heaven before they experience the goodness of God. Heaven is a promised destination, but we are alive in this body. The goodness of the Lord, the kindness of the Lord, not only are you going to experience it yourself, you are also going to be